Hey guys, here playing HB Fast Advance, and we are up against Pacer playing Andromeda. Using the D&D cards. Pretty okay hand. I think we're just gonna let's put the architect down. Why not cover testing? I'm sure he's the kind of guy that's gonna play security testing. At least having a pop-up there will do something. Probably seeing some multi-threader, maybe Jack. There's a few new options for Andy. This also gives him no easy target for a dirty laundry, which is nice. Like there's odds are that these don't all ETR, but he doesn't know which ones do and which ones don't. Yeah, there's testing, all right. Testing Fall Guy. Fall Guy. Is this going to be Day League shenanigans? Let's see if we can get an ice for this. Yeah, I'll put the Eli here. That's fine. Gonna need to make some money the next couple turns. I'm hoping we're gonna draw into a hedge fund. Because we need to actually get all this ice rezzed to stop the security testing annoyance. So if he comes in, he can shut down. I think I'm okay, just let him have a look around in my hand. Sees a sponsorship, so he's gonna leave that alone. Oh, I guess he has to, he's too poor right now. So now it's a bit risky to res the architect. He could shut it down right away. On the other hand, like losing an architect to shut down is not as bad as some other stuff we could lose. It would at least consume the ferry. Whoa, data dealer. I have no idea what he's up to. Okay, let's see if we can get a money card. This Eve campaign is not really what I'm looking for. I don't want to let him test for free. I think we're just going to stack some stuff in here, and we'll res our ice this turn if he comes in. Maybe he'll buy this as a Crisium if he doesn't come in right away. So Eve's a little bit awkward against testing. You don't want to just put it out. But putting in the sand center mode's not great either because it's in there forever. Yeah, he'll laundry here. We get a buck. Don't mind that too much. Alright, so he has Katie Jones also. I mean, you can commit to getting rid of testing, and then they just put out Katie and still get their high level of efficiency. So it's a bit of a losing battle in that respect. Jenna comes up, futures now. I mean, we could score it, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's overly exciting to score this right now. See if we can get him to come in and click through and get into this mess of stuff. I I don't really want to have to ice up my Eve. Let's get a bit more money to start protecting our servers. Spawnership's hard to use in this matchup. Guess you can either just not care about testing, or you can try to shut it off. Yeah, so we have to res here. I'll have to draw like an Enigma or another Architect for this Eve campaign. Playing one Breaker, but we don't count on it. It's just more of a nice little extra. So he gets a testing, he won't get an access. I'm really curious to see what this data dealer does. Maybe he's playing with fan sight, so he can forfeit them for $9 a pop. It's really not that great. Man, this stuff is... I'm gonna start the Eve. I might not even res this. Did he play another fairy? Yeah, he didn't trash his fairies, so we gotta make sure he does that. Another fairy. Good for him. I actually think I want to burn this second fairy right now. It's expensive. But it also means he's going to have to pay $2 and get rid of that fairy. He has a limited supply of them. Yeah, let's ETR him here, because otherwise then he cannot shut down our Ichi. Yeah, we'll go see that Eve, that's fine. There's basically no way he can afford to trash that. I think you might want to load Katie there. Can we get any sort of money coming together? Pop up, huh? Yeah. We do want the sponsorship to be up. We got lots of things to put down. 3 remotes with a pop-up is not that bad. All we get to do is testing on a remote this turn, which is too bad, but we're just kind of struggling to find some econ. Maybe we could have just rezzed the Eli there and bounced him. Yep, so he's lying to the remote. He's doing pretty well for money. Yeah, that works too. Oh, these pop-ups are what we need right now. I said actually produce money. Yes, please. Oh, he wants to trash that. Okay. Sure. Yeah, it's kind of a card you want to trash, I would say. So we are just crawling back to get the point where we can res this Eve. If we can res the Eve, we can res the Ichi in front of it, and then it'll be a pretty solid defense. And then we'll start having some money to think about this Sansan. But with the Jackson still alive, we don't need to worry that much about our hand flooding out. Yay, pop-up money, so good. See, feeding this stuff is okay. We can get team sponsorship probably later on and bring some of it back if we need to. In the meantime, we're really just trying to establish ourselves. Yeah, that scrubber is going to help him a lot. That is huge in this matchup. So it's probably worth, you know, 10 bucks-ish. All right, so we're now on 4, and I want to install anything? Probably not. How good is going broke to score here? It's not that good, right? We want to protect our Sansan. Second click. Yeah, let's eat his turn here. No real point with the trace, but whatevs. Oh, I should maybe... No, it doesn't matter. I can't keep him from trashing it even if I trace a bit higher. Trace 3 would have put him on... Yeah, he could have still paid 2. So it does nothing. I don't know, would he check both of these remotes? I feel like we could maybe have snuck an agenda out in this turn. But he's playing a lot of cards I didn't expect him to play, so I'm not going to rely on opponent modeling very much. I'm almost surprised I haven't seen a drive-by come out. I feel like that's a pretty good card for Criminal, but if he's running Scrubber, maybe he doesn't need to. But drive-by, hitting Sansan, hitting the Eve campaign, that's, you know, $5 savings. I actually quite like drive-by. Has a lot of targets in the current meta. Well, at this point an NEH game would be completely over, and we haven't even started. He has not gotten a single random access yet, I don't think. It's the battle of who can actually have credits. If we can get $8, we can score this Sansan, or we can biotic it out. So he makes him pay 1. He's going to be short to actually trash this Eve. That's my calculation here. He does not want to tag in a brain. He can pop his Fall Guy if he really wants to. I don't think I would if I were him. I mean, it's obviously suspicious that I would boost it by 1. Yeah. So actually, he didn't end up spending his Scrubber credits, so he could have used Scrubber on that, but... yeah, okay. I'll give him the benefit of not playing Octagon too long. Okay, that is a decent ice. I almost think we want to just... we're going to run this entire Eve down. I think we almost have to run the Eve down to get any kind of money in our bank, because right now it's just a slog. Like next turn we can get this Eve started and have the Turing in front, and he's not going to be coming through anymore. As long as we can keep this Ash here, like he's not going to be wanting to legwork too much, because the legwork gets stopped by Crisium, or by us tracing him out indeed. So I would have rather have a Breaker Bay. Maybe I'll need to put a second one in. I feel like when you're playing the Eves, it's just really, really good to have Breaker Bay on the Eve. Yeah, now we're starting to get agendas in our hand to an uncomfortable degree. So next turn I'll biotic out the beta test, and I'll run the beta test because we've got a toll booth. We've got some more ice. Actually, we don't have that many ice left in our deck. We play 15 ice. There's 7 here, so that means 8 in the deck. 8 and 27. Yeah, that's not even good. Beta test most likely does not hit until we start. Actually, it was 1 in our hand, so even less. Beta test is not going to hit unless we get really lucky. Probably just want to send back the sponsorship, and then we can sand score. So if we're gonna need 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, we're not gonna be there next turn. Oh, that Reeve campaign. Okay. It's pretty legit. So we're now good to go to score on the sand the turn after this one and still res our Eli in front. Ooh, bank job, nice. That's a lot of credits. Well, I will take these credits, and he will trash that Eve, so perfect. Not trashing the res one is what I'm looking for. Yeah, well, it's time to start scoring. I want to fire the beta test, because this Sand's not going to live anyway. Yeah, let's fire the beta test. Come on, if we get toll booth, I'll be so happy. Toll booth, toll booth. Turing. That's fine. We still protect our sand, put a little tax in front of it when they come to kill it. Yeah, if this Eve continues to stick, that's going to be big for us. I almost thought about putting the Turing out here. Because I think trashing this is pretty strong for him. Yeah, we're going to just score some more, I think, right now. Shuffle. Sponsorship. The DBS and the biotic. Putting the biotic back because we can get it with futures now if we really need to, which is not even a bad idea. Getting hedge is pretty good too, because we just have not found anything. think I want Sand though. Sand's pretty strong because this one's gonna die. It's bugged and it tells them what you got. I had to report that one actually before I forget. Film Critic, what is this anti-deck? Like, literally what is happening? Why is he not killing my Sand? I guess he's worried about a sentry being here. But like, it has to be exactly... Like, even Architect is kind of whatever. Well, I'm gonna score beta test again. I'm gonna not fire it. Yeah, this Eve sticking is basically what wins you the game in these kind of grindy matchups. The fact that we were able to get him to check this pop-up every time is big too. Like, pop-up is such a good ice. I think that's very underrated. Yeah, nice play at the legwork here. This is definitely good timing for it. I mean, this is crazy he gets stuffed, but it's not, so it's going to be good for him. Yeah, let's make him pay a credit. I feel like right now we actually have a pretty good chunk of change. And I would like him to... spend his bank down. Yeah, so this is happening. We are going to spend everything. Yeah, he's gonna pay through. I think that's correct. He can put any PD on his Film Critic if he does steal it. Oh, and he's gonna have $1 from Desperado as well. So yeah, he's actually fine here. Please don't score my Vitruvius. Huzzah! Now, I mean, the top card of the deck could be Agenda as well, very easily. But this Vitruvius was the one we really wanted. Bit less than half the time works every time. It wasn't Agenda, not the one we needed though, but this is the one we needed, so. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come after this Sand. To find out what his deck's supposed to do. Thanks for watching, guys.